After filming this video of this really impressive new, I think it's the best electric vehicle ever from Stellantis and from Jeep. Anyway, after filming it, I realized I didn't mention Australia in the video. It's coming to America, it's coming to Europe, and it's also coming to Australia next year. The new electric Jeep Compass. Guys, this thing is actually really good. I'm impressed with Jeep. The numbers and the details make it a proper off-roading electric SUV with quite a bit of range. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. What is this all about? Well, Jeep have been struggling, especially in America. And, they went bankrupt in China. They're struggling in America. But this is a legitimately impressive SUV, period. That simple, guys. I mean, this is definitely worth having a look at. It has up to 404 miles of range, right? Fully electric, 375 horsepower, properly built for off-roading. This is a legitimate game changer. I don't think there's very little on the market in this segment, to be honest. The new Compass adopts a more chiseled look. I think this thing looks pretty good. I mean, it's not incredible looking, but I think it's quite a good looking vehicle. It's got LED headlights, ultra slim front intakes, boxy wheel arches. It's the real kind of off-roady looking vehicle. It doesn't look electric at all. I think it looks pretty aggressive. Colors, they've got Hawaii green, Pacific blue, Antarctica white, Amazonia brown, Yosemite gray, and volcano black as well. Inside, Jeep has made a big leap in design and technology. And you've got to admit, the inside actually looks really good. I mean, Jeep, well done. You've done a great job. It's a good combination between having screens and a few buttons. I personally don't like the horizontal screens. I think they're a bit narrow for navigating, but it still does look good, you've got to admit. So there's a 10-inch display for the driver. There's a 16-inch infotainment screen, and there's some buttons. As you can see, some people love buttons. I'm not a big fan, but hey, some people love them, so give them their buttons. One of the key features of the new Jeep Compass is the STLA medium architecture shared with other Stellantis products like the Peugeot 3008, 5008, the Opel Grandland, and the Citroen C5 Aircross. The Compass is now longer and wider and has a longer wheelbase. It's a properly sized car now. It's actually a similar length to a Volkswagen ID4, but much boxier, so it has a lot more interior space. Speaking of size, it's 179 inches long, and that's around 4,550 millimeters. In terms of width, 1,928 millimeters, which is 75.9 inches. And it is therefore 85 millimeters wider than the previous generation. It also is, it's got a much longer wheelbase. The wheelbase is 160 millimeters, which is 6.2 inches longer wheelbase at 2,800 millimeters. That's 110 inches. This results in 2.2 inches more legroom, that's 55 millimeters, and 34 liters more front interior storage. Just interior storage goes up by 34 liters. There's a compartment in the front. There's also a 45-liter increase in boot capacity. It's now a 550-liter boot. That's a pretty good size boot for a vehicle this size. However, there is also a hybrid version. It's called an expanded engine range. It includes e-hybrids, plug-ins, hybrids, etc., etc. These are for markets outside Europe. So I don't believe Europe will get those models. At launch in Europe, customers will have a choice of 145 horsepower, 48-volt hybrid. There you go. So you can get a hybrid, but I'm hoping the electric models are the ones people choose to get. Plus, there's a 195 horsepower plug-in hybrid or 3 fully electric models. They range from a 213 horsepower front-wheel drive to a 375 horsepower all-wheel drive version. And that all-wheel drive model gets a new, more powerful rear electric motor, which is specifically designed for the Compass, offering an additional 49 kilowatt of peak power and 232 newton meters of torque just for that rear motor. Massive improvements to the motors, I believe to the batteries, the architecture, the size. These things are actually really good. I'm impressed. Charging. This is not so impressive. 160 kilowatt DC fast charging. That's okay, but not amazing. It means charging from 20 to 80% takes 30 minutes. And it does have an onboard charger though, where AC charging is a real big positive with this car. AC charging is 22 kilowatt. Quite often, guys, you'll find at destination chargers that might be AC, and you can use their power up to 22 kilowatts. So that's a big positive. What about range? Well, range is actually quite impressive. It has a range of up to 650 kilometers, which is 404 miles. That's WLTP. I don't think anyone's going to be complaining about range if they've got 404 miles. In front-wheel drive form, the new Compass has ground clearance of 200 millimeters with a 20-degree approach angle, a 15-degree breakover angle, and a 26-degree departure angle. So it's properly made for off-roading. Jeep promises it's more than capable of handling very rough terrain. It has a water fording depth of up to 500 millimeters, and all versions come standard with select terrain, delivering 360-degree protection similar to the Avenger. In fact, the all-wheel drive versions are even more capable off-road, thanks to an enhanced design that boosts the approach angle to 27 degrees, the breakover angle to 16 degrees, and the departure angle to 31. Ground clearance and water fording ability are also much better. Hill descent control comes standard on all-wheel drive models. And they've also got a funny feature where it increases torque to like apparently 30,000 newton meters for off-roading purposes. I don't really understand how that system works, but it's intended to make off-roading much better than an internal combustion engine car. To get this vehicle started, Jeep are offering a first edition available for order in Europe. Customers can choose either a hybrid or a fully electric front-wheel drive, 213 horsepower in the electric model, and 500 kilometers of driving range. That's 310 miles. They'll start deliveries in the fourth quarter of this year. Now, I believe this vehicle is also coming to the United States. So this is going to be, I think this could be quite popular in America. I think it's going to be kind of showing people, you know what, Jeep, they seem old school, but they're not anymore. So this is awesome. So deliveries are happening, I believe, fourth quarter in Europe because they're making this in Italy. North American models were meant to come out in Canada starting in 2026, but delays around US tariffs on imported vehicles have pushed back the launch. So it looks like about the middle of 2026 when you guys in the United States will get to purchase one of these vehicles. You know what? Well done to Jeep. Aside from the DC fast charging, which is a bit average, everything about this vehicle, in my opinion, is actually pretty damn impressive. Thanks for watching. And guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts.